So definitely, I'm sure, but I want to beg her for something very importantly. If you are here tonight, maybe for the first time or you've been here before, I want you to have a calculator beside you, a calculator, or some maybe your phone, maybe another of your phone for calculating, and please have it beside you. And then if you are listening to us side by side with your wife or your husband, and please, I want you to be alone. I'm not saying your wife or your husband not to be with you. What I mean being alone is that let your mind be alone. No, just like what the scripture say, if your eye be single. Now because what we're going to do tonight is going to be highly phenomenal. It may not really make too much sense for a lot of people, but I want you guys to go back home with it and meditate day by day and see what's going to happen. So the first distraction for you is yourself. So whatever is going to distract you, I want you to put it aside. So even if it's your wife, your husband, I'm sorry to do that, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder, not even crypto, right? But I want us to please be attentive tonight, and so that we can see a lot of things by ourselves. And so let no one disturb you. That's just a summary of the whole thing. Okay. I'm going to take us on a ride. I'm not this type of person that use slides so much. I'm going to do a kind of multi-dimensional interaction with us tonight. All right, so let's go. Any question you have, just pen them down. Then after now, you can be attended to, appropriately. And so we go home together and then be a better person, as it were. So thank you very much. So I'm going straight away, to this thing I have for us tonight. Yeah, okay. Understanding time and season with cryptocurrency project. But before I move further, I want us to look at something very important. I'm using myself as a case study, okay? Lose by lost versus lose by miss. So take note of this. You lose by loss because you ventured into it. Then you lose by miss because you overanalyzed. And analysis paralysis is one of the biggest things that a lot of people have today. And then they have been there the same place where they are. Why I'm bringing this, because a lot of us are facing challenges now. You have been presented opportunity to, especially this one we have for you. And I'm going to take you on a ride. Why am I so obsessed, aggressive, so crazy about this project? I was sharing with some people on my timeline today, and I told them why I'm crazy. And the same thing I'm going to share with you tonight. So that's why, please, I want us to be attentive. It's going to be very unusual, okay? And then you go home with something very spectacular for yourself. Now, I have some case study of some tokens here. And why do I brought it to you? This is my personal experience. And the same thing, I want you to make today's date. You might have been attending our meetings, but it's like today's training is going to be prophetic. So I want you to write today's date down. Friday, the August 6, 2021, write it down. And so that you will take it 4 days before the next, a few months before the next halving. So write it down. Today's date is Friday, the 6th August 2021. And then, so let's see what happened between now and next year, August 6th, 2022. Okay, now I'm having a case study here. Now, there's a train you go out for. Now, I'm bringing this case study and I want to go very fast. I happened to attend a summit, a conference of experts of blockchain technologists. And so I think I'm the least among the experts that attended. Now, the CEO of this platform company, his name is called Richard Hartz. His name is called Richard Hartz. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Richard Hartz. Yeah. Sorry that I spelled it small letters, which is not supposed to be. I'm not an English person, so don't blame me, okay? All I know is money, and so I just love to make money. Now, this guy was invited. Please be attentive tonight. And when he was invited, was to justify to his project. And he brought a project called Hex. That was 2019. I attended, and please, everywhere you go, even tonight, I'm repeating it, be alone. Don't listen to noise, not your wife, not your husband, not your children. Be alone tonight, not even your friend, not even the person you thought is the most expert. Listen to yourself alone if your eye be single. Now, I'm bringing this case study so that take your calculator. Now, we attended the summit and everything, so we were on round table and we crucify, we analyze, we check project and all of that. Now, this Hex guy spoke, he was invited, and he spoke about his project. And that time, there was nothing so much clamoring about DEX decentralized project. Nothing. There was nothing like Uniswap. Get me right now. There was nothing like Uniswap. There was nothing like too pronounced about DEX. In fact, a Binance that have a DEX, it was not pronounced. Nobody was using it because it's like, what am I doing with DEX? Now, Richard Hurt explained vividly what X was all about. And he talked about decentralized and talked about decentralized exchange. Nobody listened. And he talked about Uniswap, and that Uniswap that I hadn't come out, it was at experimental level. And he said, hey, you know what? This project is not with anybody. It's a purely project of crypto. That's how crypto is meant to be. And he emphasized that it's not going to be on any centralized exchange. Even if it's going to be there, it's just for the fun of it. But it's going to be properly on DEX and it's going to be on Uniswap. Guess what? We listen. Now, there were a lot of questions to Richard Hart. And Richard was a question. Oh, Richard, you know, how's it going to be? He said, for anyone to participate in this project, listen to me, everybody, that you are going to deposit your money, which you call certificate of deposit. I just hope somebody's going to nail tonight. Certificate of deposit. Okay. Now, guess what? This certificate of deposit, you are not going to be given anything. There's going to be a time before the distribution of the token you have are going to be given to you. And that must be done on Uniswap. Number one, it was complicated for everyone to understand what is Uniswap. Number two, they say, why will I deposit my money? I have not received the volume of tokens I'm supposed to receive. Number three, they said, how can that it is Richard that's behind all of this? That every Ethereum you are depositing, it is Richard that's collecting it. Now listen, because the worst ignorance is to reject what you know nothing about and to criticize what you don't even have an understanding about. But the first thing that's prompted to any man's heart when you don't understand something is to criticize. I always beg people, sit down and learn to understand. Now, why am I bringing this to us? Now, let me go back. I happened to get involved. After I listened, the guy was talking, and when he talked to everyone, no one seems to understand him. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. No one seems to understand Richard Hart because they lack the technical understanding and they couldn't see far to where this guy was already seen. Now, Richard Hart now brought the token and said, hey, if you want to participate, you can participate. I'm just telling you guys now. Now, to tell you, whoever takes the risk will take the lead. I'm not telling you to buy the token. I just want to show you something. Now, when Richard Hart said we should buy, it was not there on CoinMarketCap, neither was it there on CoinGecko, no aggregator whatsoever, but it was just launched on Uniswap. Now, while on Uniswap, we're to deposit certificate of deposit, so you deposit your Ethereum. It is after your Ethereum was deposited, you'll be given. Guess what? Now, let's go, everybody. Take your calculator. Now, there are persons that are going to be very phenomenal. You're going to be terribly rich, but you are going to cost it by yourself not to be rich. Now, in Hex that time, guess what? The price of the token, I'm just going somewhere because somebody is about to hit jackpot and somebody is going to miss jackpot. Now, to buy the token that time, I was to get it at 0.00, about 609. So I bought few thousands with $100 or few hundred of dollars. And then I just kept. Now, guess what? I bought and kept, and I staked some of them. Now, the token, oh my God, the token moved and got up to 0.0000, that's about 40145. Now, that was when I sold, and I jumped, oh my God, I made money, and none of that. You know why? I was afraid of holding the token because everywhere I moved to, I searched on Google everywhere, I discovered the term scam, 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 scam. Now I'm going somewhere. Scam, 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 scam. I was looking at myself. Oh my God. Now, guess what? If I had listened to only myself, However, I listened to myself and I bought some volumes. Come on. Now imagine if you were to buy $2,000 or $1,000 of this token that time, $2,000, excuse me, or 1,000, let's go by this, $1,000 divide by 0.000000609. You have 111 million, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have 1.1 billion units of this token. Now listen, I got the opportunity, but because I listened to people outside, it is not enough to get the opportunity. It is important to understand the opportunity you are handed over to. Now, I got it. I doggedly picked it. I disarmed all the noise around, but it still controlled me eventually. Why? I quickly sold when I saw that I was on profit. But I never understood where it was going. Now listen, the price at which I was selling, look at it. When I was selling was the all-time low on CoinMarketCap. Somebody, I'm arriving somewhere. Technically, just learned today. I was selling when the price was here, 0.0001451. I was happy. Now I discovered that the opportunity was getting narrowed to buy what of $2,000 at that price that time, or $1,000, $1,000, $1,000, right? Divide by 0.0001451. I was going to get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 69 million. Now, when I saw that I was jumping up and somebody bought, I was going to get 69 million, 68 million, as it were. Now, that continued. Do you know what? I now check what I bought. I remain very little fraction, what of maybe $100 and all of that. When I checked what was $100, that was now last year. I won't tell you how much I saw. But listen, what I'm passing across to you now, why I didn't went gaga in the project, I listened to people saying that it was a scam. Now, today, look at where the token is. Imagine 68 million right now. Don't miss your time and season. I just want to tell us 69 million or 68 million, let's cut it down. 68 million of this token multiplied by 0.1376. 1, 2. That's about $9.3 million. That was worth of $1,000 last year. Last year, what time? Here you go. 2019. There you go. All-time low. I'm arriving somewhere. Please just be attentive and let's flow together. It's not about to make noise. It's to understand exactly what you're looking for. Now, that is Hex. The one that's going to shock you, I'm going to just use 2 case studies now. I may not be able to go to other one. HNT. Now, why you should be very, very serious with opportunity we want to present to you tonight. Some of us who are already there, we lose guard. It's like we don't see it. We're not seeing it. I know when we are going to see it, when people who are passionate, crazy, lay hand on this. I have conversation with somebody in South Africa in the afternoon. It was super. And if that guy gets involved, well, let me just keep quiet. Now, HNT, look at it. I got opportunity to buy this token when it was not listed on CoinMarket, because some of us, you present this opportunity to some friends, they tell you, they feel they know, they are, they claim they know so much and they know next to nothing. Now, this coin, I got opportunity to get involved in it. You can go to CoinMarketCap. I love Practical. Now, so that when we present this opportunity to you, you need to run as fast as possible. Now, HNT, I got opportunity to buy into HNT. Okay, now, in HNT, this is what happened. HNT is $13.97 round. When I bought HNT, I bought 230,000 units. I bought 230,000 units at the rate of, look at it, 230,000 units at the rate of 0.00521. I spent about $1,200. Now, I had 2,300 units. Now, listen, some of you have been minting your token, and somebody asked me, can I sell now? You have to listen very well. Now, I bought this volume because you have not settled down to understand what we call phenomena of the future. I bought it, okay, this and that, it was not on CoinMarketCap and all of that. So you understand, you learn every day. Now, when we got it, look at it, we have CoinGecko, different aggregators, so that some of you ask me, Zeniq is not on CoinMarketCap. I said, it's just a choice, okay? Now, let me go very quickly and show you guys something. When this token, all-time low of this token, sounds to be June 2020. June 2020. Look at it here. All-time low of this token, June 2020, which was 25 cents. A lot of people were jumping up. Oh my God, I bought this coin. Guess what? I bought it at a useless amount of money, 0.00521. Listen, it was not listed on CoinMarketCap, neither was it on any coin exchange or what we call coin crypto aggregators. Nowhere. Whoever take the risk will take the lead. So I bought into it, but it is not enough to buy into it when it is still low, like some of us who got involved in Zeniq now. It is important to retain your position and expand it. Be very careful. Now, I bought into it. Now, when CoinMarketCap was doing their assessment, they said the all-time low of this token was 25 cents. So somebody will tell you, oh my God, I bought it the cheapest, right? It's a lie. Now, another coin aggregator or market aggregator is going to show you a different price entirely. Look at it. CoinGecko. I'm arriving somewhere because so opportunity will present to you. I've listened to a lot of friends ask questions. I said, if you had understood this, we are showing you, you will not sleep. Now, HNT. I'm arriving somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Just follow me. HNT, yeah, is $13.90 something, almost $14. Now, let's go. All-time low of this token was how much? No, you can answer me independently. Never mute don't unmute yourself. 11 cents. That was April 18, 2020. Another person said, no, all-time low was 25 cents. June. So when you were celebrating that you bought this thing cheap at 25 cents, somebody is celebrating another price that I bought it cheap at 11 cents on different dates. I was celebrating that I got it when it was not even in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, now 230,000. Look at where I'm arriving, because some of you be very careful. You have gotten some volume of Zeniq token now. If you waste it, look at what you are going to do to yourself. Now, I got it, oh my God, I used that $1,200, and then when it pumped up and all of that, I sold and I made $50,000. Now listen, you say, oh my God, no, stop all of this. I never settled down with the company to know where they were going. Even though when they were telling us where they were going, we say, not today, it don't take, when you have done it for back, they don't they talk am. Now, we quickly sold, because some of you spirit of buy and sell, sharp, you will not be able to retain power of attorney. Now, I sold, I make money, $50,000. Okay, everybody celebrate. Oh my God, oh my God. Look at it. Today, I was following up this same project that I was meant to be a whale in. Now, look at it. Look at the project. For some of us to know, in our community, most people that have trained, I told them that in 2027 is a power of tokenized project. Now look at this token now. They told us what we call the stake of coverage. The stake of coverage. Now what we know in Bitcoin was proof of stake, proof of work. They say proof of coverage. On this project, we say, oh, they have come again. What do you mean by stake of proof of coverage? When I better let them go. Then we wasted it. We thought we made money. Now, let me show you something that will shock you. Today, they have mining, they have staking, they have use case. Now, let me go to the stake. For you to be careful on this opportunity you have gotten, for some of you have started, and those of you are going to start, why you need to run with this opportunity we are giving to you. Now, I got 230,000 units of this token at $1,200. Now, I wasted it because I was not a visionary, because I was just looking for fruit instead to get the seed. Now, look at what happened. Today, there's a run a validator require a stake deposit of how many? 10,000 units of HNT. That's not a big deal. The big deal is this. How much is 10,000 units of HNT today? Felix got opportunity to be a whale. I got 230,000 units. I sold everything at $50,000. Now, to stake and be a validator. Now, this is not enough. This is not enough. Only 10,000 units of this token is not what is required alone. You are going to buy your hardware that you'll be, have to be a validator, a full validator, because this is a master node system. Now, 10,000 is not the big deal. Why? Because as at the time Felix bought this token, 10,000 units only worth $52. $52. Yes, $52. Now, if Felix want to now salvate you, oh my God, I want to be a validator in this project, this is going to make sense. A lot of people are jumping in, they have the SX money, they buy into it, but I got it on a platter of gold, but I didn't appreciate it. I never treasured it because of lack of understanding. You can see my experience. So know where my aggressiveness is on this token called Zeniq token. Now, 10,000 units of this token is what I need. I didn't mean I was sensitive enough not to be carried away by just profit of today. Then I can honorably, even if they say 100,000, I should be able to deposit 100,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how much if Felix want to participate or a new person want to participate in that project? Now, the token is $13.98, and you need 10,000, multiplied by 10,000 units. So you need $139,800. Let's go local. Multiply by 520 or 515. So you need, come on, you need 72, am I crazy? You need $72 million naira, 72 million naira, of which Felix, $52 multiplied by 520. Just 27,000 naira. That's the same thing that a lot of people are going to repeat on Zeniq. Now let's go. Because this opportunity I'm presenting to you, I'm just taking it case by case. I don't want to go to all these and all these. I just brought out some phenomena. Now, this is yet another explosive hidden giant yet to be discovered called Zeniq coin. A low gems to seize your sleep. A low gem to seize your sleep, and Sapphire Carrier plan to cause go-getters restlessness. I want to tell you, if you have been in Zeniq and you are building Sapphire career path and you are still very comfortable, then you don't know what you are doing. If you are not sleepless, if your dream has not been cut off, and if your restlessness has not increased, then you are not doing research. Okay, now let's go. I always say golden opportunity comes with ugly responsibility. What are the challenges? Analyzing what you don't know. I met a friend, I was sharing with him, and he told me, can you tell me about this? He said, please give me a place I can research much about this opportunity. I told him, I said, what do you know how to research? If I even give you a link where to go and research Nomics, Zeniq.net, and all of that, if I give you, you only read, you won't be able to analyze it because you don't understand. Just like a poor man is afraid of losing what he doesn't have. I need to be careful of this project. You ask him, how much money do you have? Ladies and gentlemen, the first challenge for us is analyzing what you don't know. So when you don't know something, you align with somebody who understands and ask questions. Second thing that will give you a challenge, and which a lot of people are still facing today, rejecting what you don't know from afar. That's the worst ignorance. Next, victim of one-sided expert. There are some experts, because of what they are doing part-time now, they tell you this other one. I told you I was a victim of it on Hex. The people on the table were more professional than me in crypto and blockchain. Yeah, I respect their expertise. And thank God I was a prodigal child of blockchain on the table. After they condemned the guy and everything, I went and bought. And assuming I sat with the volume, maybe when Zeniq came, I will have done 330,000 euros. How much is that? Imagine 1 billion hex times the dollar value now. You'll be talking of $40 million or more than that, or $50 million. And you bring hex for me, I'll just take the highest package and blow off. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Now, pride of previous success. Some of us thought we have achieved anything and you have not arrived anywhere. Learners can always become masters, but master will never become God. I have this understanding, and that's why I tell people, always listen. Don't say, this person don't know anything. Okay, what do you have to offer? Then you now begin to pick things from him, from his ideology. So what is in Zeniq that will cause me sleeplessness? Number one, having every 10th of February. 10th February. A lot of people are studying this. They didn't have sleeplessness because they've not read interpretation to this. Having every 10th of February causing what we call low supply and more demand. Why? Awareness will expand and there will be low supply of this token. So if you understand this perspective, Economy 101, you should be sleepless. Okay? Number two, 4% decrease in minting volume after every 1,000 minting hub sales. Many of us did interpretation to this. What? A lot of people got the opportunity and started early. It is not different from anyone who didn't pick it early, and when he picked it, ran the race. If you pick it earlier, you didn't run the race. Your own is worse than the person who picked it later. You know why? Some of us who are not running the race, you waste the token. And I'm going to analyze to you. I saw some person's sales. I was tracking some sales on Uniswap. I smile. Every token you are selling to the market, some people are buying it. And we saw something yesterday when Inogo was presenting to us. He told you that this company is charging you the token. You know why? The token is not in the custody of, in the hands of this company. It's a DEX. As it's distributed, the only place is that any of us who want to withdraw and be wasting they collect from it, and then in that order. Price increase that will make the coin unaffordable. So latecomers to enjoy the exchange trading rewards. And also the real estate tokenized shareholders rewards. Now, how do I mean? Let me go very quickly. I want to show you guys, everybody, just go here. I'm going to show you him. Now look at this project. The first I have explained to you is this. Where are you? Good. Come on. If you are with your wife and he's sleeping, just tap her. Say, wake up. There's something happening here, man. Now look at it. Halving. What's this halving? Every 10th of February will be half, reduced by the total volume that is minted every day. Get understanding. Why? It is not enough to wait for the next February. Because before the February, I can assure you over 20 to 30% will have reduced. Why? Because of 4% after every 1,000 sales. Please take note. What you minted last 2 weeks, by the time we come to the second week of this month, when expansion is happening, every week there will be a reduction by 4% of what you minted previous week. Why? There's going to be expansion. A lot of people are getting awareness about this project. And when they are coming, they are not coming in with 100 euro and all. I still manage to tell a lot of my friends, when I tell you, I want to help you, I just tell you, the best you can do, minimum you should do is 1,499 euro. You ask me, there's no money. It's because you have cost yourself out. I'm saying this with all sense of, no apology to anybody. For some of us who are just coming to crypto, I don't blame you. Start from where your capacity carry. If you claim you have been in the system for a long time, you should have sleeplessness of until you have up to even 10,000, 20,000 package. You should not rest. But I don't have that now. Start with 1,499 euro. I'm saying this because don't wait for this halving. There's going to be a gradual drop of the volume of you can have. You can agree with me. Some people started last month or last 2 months, the volume they were minting, if you observe it now, the volume have reduced. So don't let anybody, if you have been promoting this project, don't let anyone who have nothing to offer push you to lie to them that you can be having 50 of this token every day, 40 of this token. It is not true. I tell everybody who asks me, how many volume? I say, get involved and study it. I'm telling you honestly speaking, get involved and study it, because you can't study and get it from afar. So every day, as far as we hit 1,000 volume of hub sales, there's going to be 4% drop on the volume. In other words, look at it. If previously you are having, let's say, 25 token every day per 1,499 euro, now anytime the 1,000 hubs sales hit, then you are now saying multiply by 0.04. That's one. That means from afterward, we'll reduce to 24. And you know that, it's like a diamond. When it got started, it get expanded. So at the end of the day, initial time, people who don't understand it may get the opportunity. People who are aggressive will get it later. Now, when they come in, they ask you, how much is this? They don't ask you what's the lowest package. They ask you, what do you suggest? What's the best package I can do? Well, I don't know your financial capacity. No, professionally, what do you advise me? Well, if you can afford to do maybe $5,000 euro package or 10,000 euro, okay, I think I'll go for 10,000 euro. Know why? It's movement of one money to another. I have been doing that because why? Movement of money from one place to another, that is, you have achieved this. Imagine you are in Zeniq and you have made excess money and you want to buy into a low gem coin somewhere. You can afford to put in $20,000. You can afford to put $100,000. Why? Because you already consolidated. Now, for some of us who will see come, anyone who asks me what's the minimum package? I was telling my wife today, it's asking me, somebody is asking her, Daddy, what's the minimum package of Zeniq? I say, Madam, study it. I can't talk to those type of person. Forgive me. I'm not negating anybody. Please forgive me. I told her, Madam, if they are your people, just attend to them. Because anyone is asking me what's the minimum package, he's already telling himself that he don't want to go anywhere. I what is the best? The best is what I go for. Not what is the minimum package. Why will I be going backward? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, halving is not enough, but reduction when expansion happens. You know why? I may not be able to do this analysis of expansion of this, but why you need to get crazy is because the volume you can get now, in the next 2 weeks, in the next 3 weeks, you cannot get it. So if I get started, I need to be aggressive. I need to get more volume, a big package, and then sacrificially just go on and on. All right? Now, then the next thing, oh my God. I was sharing with somebody yesterday and he was asking me some questions. Sorry, not that I don't attend to questions. I attend to questions, but when I answer your question the way you ask, if you ask intelligent question, I will answer you intelligently. If you ask foolish question, I will foolishly answer you because that's what is required. Now, look at it. Career path. When I told somebody, I say, you can build career here. He said, no, I don't have time for networking. Please, can we read this thing? Case study of big company, Coca-Cola, Google, Amazon, banks, Microsoft. Okay? They what? Now, please, anyone answer yourself in this question inside. How many single individual in this call tonight is as big as these companies? How many of us? I can say none. All right? I can say none of us. But I just discovered as big and as old as they are, especially Coca-Cola, they are deeply involved in marketing. So I asked myself, why are they still marketing? Why does Coke market? Why are they still marketing? I asked myself this question. Now, look at it. Found this gem, I may not be able to read it too, said, not only because of expansion, but to retain their place in the system. Now, when you look further, it gives you expansion, it gives you entrance, it gives you a lot of things. That means as big as this company are, they are still deeply involved in marketing. Then who am I to sit down and say I cannot market? Ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply involved in the marketing of this project. Number one, and I want you to get engaged. Number one, monthly pool reward, which we call, just like somebody say, I don't like calling it salary. all right? You call it, but what everybody easily understood is what they call salary, okay? Most people understand salary. Are you salary minded? If you are, then you should get crazier about this project. Why? Build it as a career. When you get to a level, you are earning, every 6 months of the new rank, every 6 months of the new rank in that order. Number two, at least this to touch you, raising more billionaires without overhead costs and tax-free. Now, one of my friends shared with me this opportunity about last week, and they told me, hey, Felix, do you see this thing? I said, well, I've started since last 2 weeks. He said, why don't you tell me? I said, I'm sorry. He said, I'm in Dubai now. I get to the office. Actually, I'm traveling to Paris, and then I've seen it, and then I've seen their office, and I learned that even it's connected with the royal family in Dubai. I said, this thing's going to be big anyway, but I've got involved. I've activated my account. Why don't you tell me? I said, sorry, I'm not this type of good marketer, as it were. I just gave all of those blah, blah, blah. And the reply he gave to me? Oh my God. He said, it is only the person you love that you share the source of your income with. He said, he now put it to me, he said, Felix, that means I love you more than you do. Why? He shared with me Zeniq. Meanwhile, I've joined Zeniq before him, but immediately he joined, he remembered me. Yeah, you may say he's looking for his marketing people, but it's love. So he asked me, that means I love you more than you do. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so important. Why? Because he's able to extend tentacles of building billionaires, if I'm able to see. Number three, to accumulate BTC, ETH, Litecoin, BSC, Dashcoin, because you do not need to waste your hard-earned money to buy all of those coins when you have a smart way of doing so. Now, how? I don't need to buy Bitcoin again. I can earn it from here. And I'm going to show you. Lastly, I'm here if you have questions. Now, a lot of people want me to explain how much you make, how much you can make, and all of that. Crazy money you will make. That's the truth. Now, look at it. Look at why, if I build career here, I can gently help myself like this. If Bitcoin, let me not give you this secret so much, but if I earn some crazy money, as Bitcoin come down, even if you're a trader, when Bitcoin come down, what do? I can go to my account and withdraw. Okay? I can go to my account and what? And withdraw. If Bitcoin come down. If it's Litecoin I want, look at, I've done that. I have withdrew Litecoin today. Now, guess what? I withdrew Litecoin. Okay? I will do some money through Litecoin in my back office, 7.21 Litecoin, 3.99 Litecoin. Now, guess what? How much was Litecoin when I was withdrawing? $132 or $142. Now, let's check how much is Litecoin right now. LTC. 148, meaning I have withdrawn 7.21 and 4.99. That's give and take about 11, right? Or 12, thereabout, 12 Litecoin. Now at 142, now Litecoin is 148. So 148, now how much? 12 times 6. 12 times 6. That means what I've made additionally, some of us, you think you are very smart, you are trading and all of that. That means $6 or $6 to $7 multiplied by 12. It's already money for me. Now, I can leave this. If Litecoin hits up to $160, I can sell and leave my money there. Now, logically, I don't even need to waste my resources looking for how to buy Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Now, when I have a career path to build here, ladies and gentlemen, this opportunity is bigger than me and you. Now, why do I bring this down? So that you don't mint your token and waste it. Don't mint your token and waste it. I checked somebody who minted this token April when it was launched at 5 cents. And I saw 6,250 of these tokens sold. Multiply by 5 cents, that's 0.05. That was about $312. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how much is the token right now? Get to nomics. Right, ladies and gentlemen, the token is about 24 cents or thereabout. Let's refresh. Yeah, about 24 cents. And this person have, oh God, I made money. Now let's go. 24 cents. So the same volume, he wasted 6,250. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 6,250 token multiplied by 0.24. Let's leave it at that. 1,500. Just April, May, July, August. So he wasted it that time. And can I tell you something? That volume he minted that time, I'm sure he cannot mint quarter of it now. I can agree with, you can agree with me, he cannot mint quarter of it now. So why wasting it when there are alternatives of making more money and allow this token to be there? Imagine if you can mint, I told myself, can I mint up to 100,000 within the shortest time? So if I can do that as much as possible, I go to preserve it in my MetaMask and allow it to be there. So this opportunity is bigger than you ever expected. I know a lot of people want me to do compositional plan and all of that. The point is this, no matter how I explain the compositional plan to you, if you have not gotten started, it won't make any sense. But there's lousy money here. You make money for direct sales bonus. You make money for attaining a career path. You make money just like you have attained a career path for the next 6 months, just like a salary. Somebody says, not call it salary. Then you make money from royalty. When the exchange is launched, you make money from tokenization of the real estate, because you have just got involved. And that's why I encourage people. The minimum you should do is a hub. I know why I'm saying that. A time will come, you understand it. Get the hub when it can still meet enough token for you. Not that when the whole juicy thing now start coming, they reward for people who hold hub, for trading, every trading fee that are being traded, they're giving you some bonuses as a hub holder. Now you jump in to look for money and buy the hub. Just like what I showed to you, HNT, I wasted it, $52 worth of HNT, I wasted it. Now if I want to be a validator, I need to buy 10,000 units, which cost me $139,000. Why have I not preserved that HNT? And now I will have been just a kind of chairman in it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your listening. And if you have any questions, I think it's high time you can ask. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Ambassador. Who am I? For a whole ambassador to give me a platform to just be raking and talking on his platform. But me, Felix, I'm aggressive. Thank you.
Hello, great man. I know you have not exhausted whatever you are saying, because we had, I've got some messages. They say, hey, tonight's loaded. Don't stop this guy. Let him finish everything. So we do take the next 15 minutes. So let's stop at 9:10. If you still have a load, please continue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I've just told you why you need to be very crazy about this. And I've told you my personal experiences. What I first shared with you was that this versus this. Look at it. I told you this, which I didn't give a deeper explanation to for you to have understanding. Lose by loss and lose by miss. Now, when a man lose by getting involved, he learns. But when a man lose by not getting involved, he mourns. Now, he will not be able to explain to anybody. Just like some of your friends are going to tell you like this. I'm going to go so that I can show you the compositional plan very fast since I have little time. A lot of your friends are going to tell you this. Yes. A lot of friends are going to tell you this. All right, let's go here. A lot of friends are going to tell you this. Yeah, I know about Bitcoin in 2009, and all of that. They're going to tell you that. Now, there's going to be a hidden regret on them. Why? The price of Bitcoin in 2009 was $0.001 US dollar. So with $20, they could have been able to buy 200,000 units of Bitcoin. 200,000 units of Bitcoin. And of course, a lot of people who bought it that time, they don't have understanding of the perspective for where it's going. Even to tell them, they're not going to agree. So they waste it. Now, you ask him, hey, you know what? I just need this. I just need to do that and all of that. I know about Bitcoin, just that I didn't believe in it that time. So, but this is it. Now, the price was this. If I'd had even 1/10 of that as at that time, you'll have been a millionaire. Somebody say, if I had known, it's a lie. Now, Zeniq is in your front. How have you taken it seriously? Now, let me go very quickly to the reward plan, why I got obsessed about this project. By the grace of God, I'm not bragging about this thing. It's just the glory of God, right? But I always tell people, here is this, what helped me. Understanding time and season with crypto project. I'm obsessed with project. Why? Because project will not look like something glorious from the beginning because they are seed. Now, things that look juicy from the beginning may not be like seed. So a lot of people say, are you sure? Are you not sure? Are you not sure? Somebody say, I want to wait for the next 1 year. That 1 year you want to wait is a waste. Because at the end of the day, that's the 1 year you should have planted the biggest slot. Now, why? Look at it very quickly. I'm minting some token and I don't even look at my token because my target in it is not here. I just wish I've started with them as early as April, even May, but nevertheless, anytime any man wake up, is his good morning. Look at it, everybody. Now, looking at this project, I've just shown you something in the career path. Look at it here. Let me show you here. Well, I have dusted, one of my friends told me, say, Felix, you just dusted your network marketing boot. I say, yes, something must kill a man. You know why? Something will push you, even while you are sleeping. I don't think Ambassador Light, when the Holy Spirit now had to minister through him, and then I was invited somewhere, say, go there and deliver and come back home. You know why? And I look at it in and out. When I start, why I got crazy to build this system, number one, outside those bonuses, number one, building strategy of this thing was very simple. How? The system look at it to say, hey, the maximum number of people I need to have in my front line is about 19 if I want to get to the highest rank. To me, I consider it a waste, even though when I sent out my link, it was like everybody collected it, and I cannot retrieve it again and all of that. But now look at it. It says, hey, anybody you invited, you can make 9% or whatever package they do. No company, no network marketing company will allow you to earn a bonus without having a full participant of it, number one. Number two, being a participant is not enough. They will have to tell you what will determine the percentage you will earn from the person you refer should be the package you have picked. I'm sure a lot of us know about that. Now, this company said, no, even when you have not picked a package, you have just registered as a free member, you can market it. And then any person you invite, if you like, let him do 330,000 euro, you're going to earn 99% of that. That's crazy. Now, if you pick a package, the package you pick, either it's 100 euro, either 10,000 euro, either 500 euro, whatever you picked, does not really determine how far you can go. Now, how far you can go is not by how much you have. So a company that does not use that yardstick was big. That means anybody can build from the scratch. A platform that you can leverage 200% leverage. Come into the system. You have not seen money to get started. Spread your link out. As much as anybody take package, you are rewarded. That's it. So you can be a freelancer and make crazy money in the project. That's number one. Number two, it said you can earn level 2, level 3, level 4 in that order, down, 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 without any cost. Look at me. What does the cost? You have built a team and you are expanding level 2. The moment you pay 100 euro and then you have signed up 1 or 2 persons, you can enter to level 2. That means 8% of that. What is different between 8% and 9%? Very just 1%. So that means you are earning tantamount to almost the first level, as it were. Then level 3 to level 4. Now, this is what I now look. I've not seen in network marketing, however, where you will need to rank without a clause from your downline. What do I mean by that? Now, look at it. Many of you have to justify this. You come into a company, let's say you are a Ruby. They're going to tell you, for you to become a double Ruby, you have 2 Ruby under you. I'm sure a lot of us know about that. But this one said, no, you come in, you pick a package, and you have 7 direct downline with your team, either active or inactive. Listen, they are pick package and they're up to 7. That has qualified you that you have 7 people. Now, maybe out of these 3 or 4, start building and make more volume. And then total sales volume with both the active and inactive people is up to 10,000 performance bonus volume. Then you are Ruby, and then you make 300 euro. Now, there's no clause as to which, hey, for you to move to double Ruby, you now need to additional 1,000 people or no, or the people directly under you should have been Ruby. You know, these are clauses that make people be limited not to have flow. Now, this said no, as you are there, when you have total sales volume and the number of people is up to 12, then you have total sales volume continued from the 10,000, not that the previous 10,000 is wiped off, continued. Then you are now double Ruby, and then you are giving 600 euro. Without any clause of there must be number of Ruby, because I need us to understand this thing. That's why many of us are not getting crazier. There is no clause to say if your downline is not yet a sapphire, you cannot become a double sapphire. Holy Spirit. There's no clause to say your own is that maintain that you have this number of persons and maintain that the performance is this fraction to this and the total volume this, it should be this. Then you are made and you get your money. That was why I told myself, Felix, if you don't go AWire here, then you are not serious. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm passing the same baton to you guys now, that there is no clause as to which, but just build, work with your friends and all of that. Just like Ambassador Lai said the other day, say, hey, you don't need to hold down volume that will have helped your team members. Anyway, when we want to discuss more of leadership and then member, we can discuss more about that. So now this is the bonus I told you, like a salary. Immediately you become Ruby, you earn $300 instantly, and then some person say, "Are you sure? Let me." I was telling Ambassador Lai the other day. I said, he didn't tell me that he was inviting me to money ritual, you know, and then that's all going good, you know. And then I was telling him, I said, I can't see. I was telling him, look at it. I'm sorry, I just show you my back office. It's not my nature. And I said, Ambassador Lai, I can't see my. I make money more than what you are seeing here. This is my 3 weeks, 3 days in the project. And I've earned 8,103 euro. That was not enough. I told him, I said, I can't see this because this bonus, look at it. This bonus, look at it. Man, this is crazy. Now, 300 euro plus 600 euro plus 3,000 euro plus 392 euro. That's about 4,292 euro. This is not showing here. Now, plus this one, 8,103 euro. That is 12,395 euro. Multiply by 650 or thereabouts. That's about 8 million. 3 weeks, 3 days. By Bishop Day, 2 days, too much. 3 weeks, 3 days. And you are telling me I should not be mad with this? Well, I don't owe anybody apology to be mad at anything. So, and I want to challenge you. Don't owe anybody apology for you being mad in pushing it, because I don't know what to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you this, practically speaking. This guy is for my retirement, this token. I wasted opportunity of tokens by I acquire it early, but did you have that understanding to retain it and still be ahead? So it's not about coming first. It's about retaining your position and expanding on it. And so if you are there are some of us who have started Zeniq and, okay, let me withdraw it and sell it. And you can't get the volume you have minted last week. And then you are selling it. And you have not asked yourself, every you take to the market, you are selling, somebody is buying it. And I need to let you know that there's some persons who are buying in the market, they are not aware where they are being minted. I hope you know that. If they are aware, they will have collected the baton from me and you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think a word should be enough for a wise. You have a question, then you are free to ask. But I think this is phenomenal. And then we can break the gene of poverty together. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother. I celebrate you. So you earned over 12,000 euros in 3 weeks. Congratulations. But you've not paid your tithes. Oh, you think Ambassador Lai does not collect tithes? Okay, now. All right, okay. Anyway, thanks so much for that call. We really appreciate. At this junction, let me cut the Stop the recording and